Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy StumpD back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, we're taking a look at the trial co-op quest that did arrive right after the maintenance yesterday at around 5 PM my time. With 13.3, not only came the co-op quest, but it came the treasure spots, as well as an update to PKA. All of that's going to be coming down the line, including actual co-op as well, but they did introduce a trial quest, and then they will be releasing a survey for us as well to sort of give our feedback on this particular mode. So in today's video, we're going to dive into the hard mode, plus we're going to talk about the game mode. Do I think it's going to work? What are the pros? What are the cons? All that kind of stuff as well. If a player's HP falls to 0, both players will lose the quest, and you take turns back and forth actually like hitting the boss. And obviously like the boss is going to do different things, and you're going to have to basically bring 2 teams to take this on. And I swear to God, Pappy, if you're watching this, I swear that we mentioned this somewhere within our state of the game videos, I don't know, 6 to maybe 12 months. And honestly, whether or not this was in the works before that, it's pretty obvious that they like to listen. So it's nice to see that they're taking on feedback, not only with my skepticism, but also with this type of stuff as well. So if you head over to Event Island, oh my god, go away menus. Over to Event Island. Finally, we actually have something to do on Event Island. You can see this particular tab right here. Now, it starts at easy, then it goes to normal, and then it goes to hard. So, start on the easy quest, then you move on to the normal, then you move on to hard. Hard, honestly, it's not that challenging. There is a guide up. I'll leave a link to the Reddit post, I believe. Oh, I'll try and find it and link it down below in the description, but you can go in with one of 2 teams. There's this particular team here, which is the strength team, or you could actually go in with a dex team. Now, if you actually just keep clicking on this here and bringing it up, you'll find one of the different teams. It's basically the Wano characters. You have the Straw Hats in strength, and then the Wano units in dex. The downside I have found, the big downside, is finding a good teammate. Now, there is no matchmaking in the sense, from what we know of right now, to find a friend or to build a lobby or anything like that. But it does involve actually playing with another player. So as you can see here, it is matching for us, looking for other players to play with you. Now, you could probably time this with your homies. So like click on strength, the other person click on dex, and then sort of just time it to dive in together. But there is a matchmaking system. As you guys can see, we are with another player, and basically we're going to take turns to tap. Now, the idea of the quest and what they've designed us to do is they've made the quest very dex and quick orientated. Obviously, for the strength team, which I'm running right here, it's going to be very strong against the dex units, where the dex team is going to be very strong against the strength units. Now, you kind of have to go back and forth here. Like, so if you have the strength team, make sure to kill the dex units. If you have the dex team, make sure to kill the quick units. Now, this is the opposition, or not my teammate, I should say, not the opposition. This is my teammate tapping. As you guys will see here, when he clicks and he hits these perfects, that unit there is actually dead. So you actually don't see the units die like he would. You just kind of see them sort of hit the ground, and then you move on. Now, with the timers, it actually goes down with each individual turn. So the next time the turtles come around for me, won't be on the second turn, it'll be with 1 turn to go. Like I said, if you are running this quest and you are struggling with it, the easiest and simplest thing to do is to just follow the pattern of dex beats quick and strength beats dex. So as you can see, we get all of our cooldowns for killing that turtle. That's really, really nice. There is going to be another stage, penguin. There is going to be another stage where you kill another penguin and you actually get cooldowns. So after this turn, you can actually start using specials. Because remember, if any of you or your teammate dies, it will end the quest. And look, to me, that's a bit of a shame. I would have liked there to be like a revive situation, like save your teammate, like your teammates died, like you gotta like do something. Maybe you have to like hit a bunch of perfects or something like that. But now we hit the ulti stage, and this is where we can actually start using some of our specials. So there is going to be a special that does damage. So we're going to do that. That's going to hit all the enemies in the back. Going to do quite a bit of damage, so that way I can at least kill them on this turn. And then once we come back around to the ulti stage, we're going to have some cooldowns there. So as you can see, I can sort of bink all these units, and then I can kill ulti like that. Beautiful stuff. You can use an attack boosting special here. You can do whatever you really need to. Because remember, when Big Mom comes around, she's going to have 2 penguins, and they'll actually give you back your specials as well. So that's always going to be quite nice. On turn 2, though, ulti puts up particular debuffs. So as you can see, she puts up damage reduction and resilience. Now, the Dex team has the damage reduction removal, where I have the resilience removal. So this is where they really want you to work in tandem with each other and actually just, like, take it down that way. So as you can see, Dendro got rid of the damage reduction. Robin is going to remove the resilience, and we're in for a really good spot there. Now, the downside I'm finding to co-op now is, like, we actually have a very good teammate playing alongside us, but I have been in situations where the enemy goes, your teammate goes idle, or it just sort of like times out with trying to matchmaking. Now, to make this game mode functional in a positive way, they need to create some sort of way of us finding our friends. Whether it be creating a lobby and you have like a number and you can just invite your friends. A lot of other games do it. I've been playing Pokemon Masters lately. They have a very good co-op system. Obviously, like Dragon Ball Legends has done it for a very long time. 7 Deadly Sins does it with their raid stuff. So there is a lot of area to sort of just grab something that's already exists and just implement it in the game. Now, I get it. There's spaghetti coding and stuff. The game's been around for God knows how long. They can't just do that willy-nilly. Well, guess what? They can. Like, I'm sorry. They can. If they can do stuff like this where you matchmake with a random player, they can. You bet your ass they can add something that is going to allow us to basically put a matchmaking in the game. So, I'm going to boost my attack here. I'm also going to give myself a full board of orbs. With you, I didn't mean to use the heal, but that's okay. We move. Let's just do this. Let's bink out Orochi. He gives us 2 turns, but like I said, there is going to be a turn with Big Mom where if you kill these penguins on the sides, you are basically going to get your cooldowns back. So hopefully Shorty's knows to kill the penguins. And ideally, this would be a situation where communicating would be great, but there is no communication feature. There is no way of matching up with your friends so they can sit in a Discord call and talk to each other and be like, hey, I'm going to do this, you do this next turn, blah, 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 or preparation for actual team building. So it's going to be very interesting to see what the co-op system actually looks like. But if they do implement anything that has some sort of way of making it easier to find friends or anything like that, it is going to be a much nicer time. So, Big Mom puts up defense on the second turn. It is 11 turns of it. So that's where we're going to use our defensive buff here. Hitting Big Mom on the first turn is the wave. Sorry, Shorty's actually right. Then I can focus on my turtle, my penguin here. Because there's the defense up anyway, I'm actually not going to do any damage at all to Big Mom. So you just want to make sure that with your normal taps, you can easily take out your penguin. Penguin is going to recharge your specials. As you can see, I've used all of my specials up until this point. There is the defense up again. The Dex team should have a defense up remover as well. I believe the Dex team does. There you go. That's Okiku. Is going to remove the defense up. You love to see that. And then with Courageous Bite, they can heal themselves back up because they're the one that takes the damage on the Big Mom stage previous to that. So that's always good. But overall, I'm actually pretty impressed with the way this system is actually working. I'm very impressed with the way that they've designed this particular quest as well, in the sense that they've designed it in a way that you literally have to go like turn for turn, and they've created content that doesn't allow you to move on to the next stage. It's completely set in its ways, and obviously this is a puzzle we've had to figure out, and that might be something that they do moving forward. Co-op could be they give you two actual teams, and you don't actually have a say in what team you're going up against or what team you're using. You just have to use that generated team to actually take down the content. So, over here now, we're going to tap ourselves away. We should be able to kill with that one orb, provided we hit our perfects. Love to see that. Big Mom's now down. She's going to hit us very, very hard, and then she moves on. We move on to the final stage against Kaido. Now, Kaido, he does a bunch of different stuff, and this is where the units with their specials go again, but that could also be a direction that co-op actually goes down, where they basically say, okay, we've built 2 teams for you. You pick a team, another person picks a team, just like we did in this trial quest. You dive in, and it pairs you with someone, and then you have to take it down that way. That could just be like a real nice monthly event that allows players to just play the game in a co-op sense without needing to summon for characters and do all that other fun stuff as well. So, very interesting stuff, whether or not they take down the path of us actually building the team, or they go down a path where they give us a team and then you sort of partner up with someone and you go from there. But hey, nevertheless, no matter what they decide on, I'm actually a big fan, and it's very interesting to see how they've actually developed this particular game mode. It does seem very, very fun. It does seem pretty cool, and the fact that you can play with another player in OPTC is kind of nuts. Like it's kind of super interesting, if I'm completely honest with you. If I had to pick what I would prefer in terms of actual gameplay, I would love for them to create a lobby system where you can partner up with friends, you can jump into a game mode together and actually build out teams to beat a particular quest. But if they have to go down the route of what we're playing on this trial quest, it's different, it's fun, it's unique. You can get the homies together and you can try and time it. I did have a couple of Alliance members try it, but hey, nevertheless, that is co-op mode in a nutshell as of what we know right now. But let me know your thoughts and opinions of the mode in the comment section below. Obviously, this is a trial. Surveys will be out, so please leave your thoughts and opinions in a constructive criticism kind of way when that does release. But like I said, let me know down below what you guys think of the game mode and how you guys are actually finding it. Most importantly, while you're down there, belt the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff for me. But mostly importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.